Hi there, guys, and welcome to a Dash of Sports. It's your boy Dashiki Dash, and I'm coming to you with a pretty much breaking news. One that we've been waiting for and anticipating that it would be a lengthy one. But from what we were hearing, and the news is that Paul Pogba has been given a 4-year ban after testing positive for DHEA. So that's DHEA in August. It's some news that I would say, although we knew that he will be getting a ban, but once you actually hear the length of time that he'll be out for, it kind of makes you feel like, you know what, man, this guy's career is pretty much done. The lengthy ban has been given after the World Anti-Doping Code. So Pogba will be appealing against this ban in court of arbitration of sport, and the Juventus midfielder said that he was actually shocked and heartbroken to obviously get the news that he'd be banned for 4 years. Now, what does this mean for his career? His career is done, right? Surely. So Pogba's what, 30 years old? 4-year ban. I'm afraid it's not looking good, bruv. And I mean that with all due respect, it's not looking good because 4 years out, by the time he comes back, 34 years old, that is pretty much the twilight of any footballer's career, let alone Paul Pogba, who's been blighted by injuries. I made a joke in the group chat the other today, should I say, when the news broke that Pogba's been banned for 4 years. I was like, well, he ain't been playing, so it ain't gonna make much difference. But it's a shame because I like Paul Pogba. You know, my personal opinion ain't really gonna count for nothing because it is what it is. And how I feel about it, maybe off the pitch and all that kind of stuff. But as a football player, he's one of the biggest talents that we've seen. He reminds me of like them street ballers, and in this day and age, we don't really see that many footballers that play in that way, that play like they're just playing in the park, playing in, amongst friends. That's the football that I like. That's the football that I was used to growing up. And many of these type of footballers, they're gone. Hazards and Pogba's now, as you're seeing. So it's a great shame, but I don't know. Obviously, at Juventus, when he first moved to Juventus, he just looked like a world beater. And at the time, whether you felt that he was worth that, what did he go for? About 90 million at the time. We thought, wow, world record fee, Juventus, and Pogba's moved to Man United with all the razzmatazz, all the razzmatazz. Adidas went in on that, player unveiling, getting all Stormzy in that, and we thought, here we go, we're gonna be getting a future Ballon d'Or winner, but it just didn't work out for him at Man United, albeit maybe didn't get the success that you would have thought that he would have got at Man United. For France, he became a World Cup winner, and even then, you just thought to yourself, okay, still, Man United, at the very least, with all the issues that they were going through, different managers and all that kind of stuff, at some point they're going to build a team around this guy. But often enough used as a scapegoat. More, I would say, more to his fault than anything. But at the same time, sometimes it was unfair, especially when it comes to off the field issues. I don't know. Sometimes, we've got like famous pundits and commentators like Graham Souness that was just on his neck in regards to Pogba, and how he applies himself, the type of midfielder he is, due to maybe his antics. A lot of people had issues with him with his different hairstyles and haircuts and him dancing and not all the way being serious. But that didn't take away from the talent. But how he applied it is up for debate. I don't know the ins and outs in regards to the drug issue. I'm not too privy in terms of that information and how it got into his system. I don't know how he's actually appealing this and when he's going to appeal. Often enough, when people get caught for drugs, it's always based on, you know, tainted food, drinks. I don't know how it got into my system. It must have been the eggs I was eating, Mexican beef, Argentinian beef. But yeah, man, it's a great shame. And like I said, in the footballing sense of it, it's gonna be a big loss in terms of not being able to see such a talent like this. And as much as I joked about it earlier on in terms of the my comment in my group chat, we ain't seen him for God knows how long. So it's you know he's been banned. All right, cool. Um, that's it, innit? Like, I don't think many people will miss him in that sense. But talent wise, not to be able to see this type of talent again, yeah, it's a bit sad, man. It's a bit sad. But let me know what you think, though, man. Where do you rate Pogba in terms of like one of the greats? Was his career? How was his career? What's your opinion on his career? I know that he was blighted by injuries, but what was his career like to you? What's your opinion on his career? And yeah, how far in the game do you think he would have made it if it wasn't for his injuries? Was it just his injuries that stopped him from reaching his potential? There's so many questions, man, and there's gonna be so many unanswered questions due to the fact that, like I said, Paul Pogba has been found guilty of drugs, taking drugs, and he's been given a 4-year ban, 4 years out of the game at the age of 30, and I personally don't see him uh, making a comeback per se. Probably, I, I wouldn't be surprised if he retired. I wouldn't be surprised if he retired. But anyway, man, let me know, man. Put your comments down below and let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you press the notification bell so that